everybody, and welcome to a new design team project. Today I will be making a card using the stamp set Keep the Faith. And the stamp I'm going to use today is Walk by Faith and Not by Sight. And this is what we'll be making today. This Walk by Faith, I thought of footprints of somebody walking. So let's get started. Now for this project, we start off with a piece of cardstock that measures 5.5 by 8.5, and is scored at 4 1/4. And then we'll have a piece of beige cardstock that is 4 by 5 1/4, and another piece of brown cardstock that is 2 inches by 5 1/4 inch. And then a piece of DSP and 1 3/4 by 5 1/4. And we'll also be using the stamp set Relic. We'll be using this little wood grain like stamp, which some of you, I guess, say it looks like bacon. But we're going to use it to stamp our road. So let's get started. I'm bringing in my foam mat and my piece of beige cardstock. And I'm going to take my Relic stamp and I'm going to use Stampin' Up's Crumb Cake. And I'm going to stamp this up. Really good. And I'm going to stamp and make my road. I'm going to get this little piece here, and this little piece here in the corner. I missed. Yep. Look like I got it very well. Okay. Now I'm not worried about that piece in the middle because it's going to be covered up. Now I'm going to take my chocolate chip ink and I'm going to stamp these cute little footprint stamps I have. I don't recall whose they are, but we're going to stamp them. We're going to have it walking off the page here. We're going to start with a brown. We're going to start on this side. And we're going to stamp him here. Then we're going to take the next one and we're going to offset it just a little bit. Then we're going to stamp him again. Trying to keep my hand out of the ink. I made this card earlier and I didn't realize that I had ink all over my arm. And then I left and I went to the gym. I went to the doctor. I went to the store and came home and realized I had ink all over my arm where I laid my arm down in the ink pad. People are probably wondering what was wrong with me. So I'm just left, right, left, right. And we're going to have him walking right off the page. And we're going to have him walking just his toes walking on the page here. There we go. And now we're going to take our sentiment, walk by faith and not by sight, and we're going to stamp it in the middle of our DSP paper. And this DSP paper, I really like it. It says, much love, hello, beauty, sweet, gratitude, inspire, create. I thought it was appropriate for what we were doing here. Okay, I'm going to stamp this right in the center. Stamp it really, really good. There we go. Our stamping's all done. Now we're just going to glue this on. Let's just get rid of this pad. We don't need it anymore since we're not stamping. And take this and we're going to glue. This is our art glitter glue. And just kind of line it up at the bottom and there. Got it down. And now I got my foam tape. I'll just lay a couple layers of this down. Cut this off with my scissors. Oops. And press that down. Bring back in our stamped area. And I'm gonna peel the backing off. And we'll just line this up. Kind of center it here in the bottom. And line it up. And now we'll just turn this over and glue this on our card base. Before we do that, I'm going to give this a nice big press. A little bum folder. It's easier to do it now than when you put the top on it. Lined up, and there we go. Now if you notice, my other card, I have this little heart here that says I love Jesus. Well, I had my card all finished and I happened to look and seen that I smeared ink all over down here, and it was really bad. So that's what I did. I used this to cover up my ink spot. So we can go ahead and put this on anyway. I just punched out a piece of brown, stuck it over the spot, and then I had these little tiny, if you can see them, little tiny charms that I had bought. And I already had in my stash because I was looking to see, oh my gosh, what am I going to use? So I take a glue dot and I just stick it down on the glue dot. I have these large ones. Take it, and then I just take it and just stick it on here. It's cute. And you could probably put a bow on there if you wanted, but I thought it looked like a manly card. My husband's seen it and he really liked this card, and he normally doesn't make any comments. It's like, yeah, that's a card. But this one he seemed to really like. So now our card is finished. So I encourage you to turn off your computer and start crafting something. Bye for now.